As you exit the brown room, you'll walk down a pretty lengthy corridor, which is the Hall of the Americas, and you will enter the Burgundy suite. This is the Burgundy suite, and this is quite a large suite. There's a huge king-size bed. This is called a state bed with all the finery, and if one goes to a royal palace anywhere in France or England, you would see something like this that the monarch usually sleeps in. And whether or not they sleep in it, it's a state bed. And if you're lucky enough to have a monarch visit your estate, one would have something like this create just for them. And there are many grand palaces throughout Europe that has these beds in it, and usually the monarch never visited them. They might have had an invitation at one time, and they usually went out and spent a fortune on having a grand bed such as this created for the monarch. So this is called the state bed in this room. This room has a wonderful sitting room. Every room, you'll notice, has a mini fridge with Keurig, a bottle of wine, a bottle of champagne, along with Waterford glasses and fine china. So if you're in this room and you need to have a glass of wine or something at 3 o'clock in the morning, one can do so. This room houses a beautiful 18th century French armoire, which was given to us by a good friend of hers. Her name is Joanne, and she lives in the Utah area. And then, of course, you can't have a grand room without Maria Antoinette, who is probably one of the most famous queen of France. She's not the last queen, but most famous. As you all know, her and her husband Louis got beheaded, but that's Maria and the 2 children on the Versailles estate. And, you know, Maria was at one time one of the most beautiful women on earth, and there she is, famous Maria Antoinette here. And then there is a bathroom in this room, and there's a couple of these bathrooms that you notice one has to step up. This this building is so well built, there's steel beam that goes throughout the span of the building. So in order to put bathrooms in this building, we had to come up with a clever solution to run the plumbing and so forth, and naturally we couldn't cut through the I-beams, and so we just elevated a couple of the bathrooms so that we can have appropriate drainage for plumbing and so forth. So this is the bathroom for the Burgundy suite. It should be called the Maria Antoinette suite, but right now it's the Burgundy suite. If Maria Antoinette fans send me enough funds to cover the air condition for this room, guess what? It will be called the Maria Antoinette room. And we'll exit the Maria Antoinette, or the Burgundy suite. We'll walk down the halls of the Americas, and then we will turn left, and we will enter the blue suite.